It's been a wild week of explosive testimony in the high-profile murder trial of Olympic star Oscar Pistorius. The court hearing tales of reckless gunplay, police confrontations, and infidelities. ABC's Hamish McDonald has the story from Pretoria. Hamish.
Bianna, yes, it absolutely could. There is still so much more testimony to come. We haven't heard any of the forensics yet, any of the phone records, not to mention the fact that at some point Oscar Pistorius himself will be taking the stand.
Do you understand the charge that has been read out?
South Africa is calling it the trial of the century. It's been a week dominated by hours of testimony aimed at portraying Oscar Pistorius as violent and reckless with guns. He's accused of murdering his model girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp.
It was like right on top of each other. Bang, bang, bang. He said, I shot her. I thought she was a burglar and I shot her.
Neighbours sobbed, giving detailed accounts of the night he killed his girlfriend.
Terrifying screams.
Leaving Pistorius himself in tears.
Just before the gunshots, it was blood-curdling. You just know that woman's life was really threatened.
Emotions ran high, with his ex-girlfriend Samantha Taylor describing the Blade Runner as aggressive and unfaithful.
He cheated on me with Reva Steenkamp.
She recalled an incident when Pistorius fired his gun out of a car sunroof after being pulled over for speeding.
He shouted at the policeman because he said that he was not allowed to touch his gun.
His friend and professional boxer Kevin Lorena told the court about the night Pistorius asked him to cover for him after firing a gun in public.
A shot went off in the restaurant and then there was just complete silence. I was in shock.
But the world-famous Olympic athlete denies all the charges.
Not guilty, my lady.
His attorneys, who argue Pistorius believed he was shooting an intruder, also spent much of the week questioning whether neighbours really heard a woman screaming. They say Pistorius would have sounded like a woman when he screamed that night.
This whole trial seems to rest on the sequence of events in the early hours of Valentine's Day last year. Neighbours say they heard a woman screaming, followed by gunshots. But could it have been gunshots, followed by the screams of a man who realised he'd just made a tragic mistake? Dan?
Hamish, thank you. We will, of course, continue to cover this trial right here on ABC.